What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a mix-up for you. I grocery shopped at Target. What? I actually used to grocery shop at Target when I lived in Hawaii because the prices were so good. But for whatever reason, since I moved to Virginia and Florida, I've been grocery shopping elsewhere. Well, the other day I was trying to place a Kroger order, but because of Hurricane Milton, thankfully Kroger had made the decision to cancel all delivery services in the interest of their employees, which I appreciate. But the problem is we don't have a actual brick and mortar Kroger. The closest grocery store to me is a Publix, and their prices are just outrageous. And then with Aldi, I like to try and go on and see if I can do a curbside of the items that I need. And then I found out that they had like 30% of what I needed for the recipes I had planned. I'm not the biggest fan of Walmart because a lot of times when I do curbside pickup, they tend to either substitute, cancel, or have items that are just not the best quality. That's just my personal experience. So I decided I would just go for Target because I ended up having to pick up a couple things anyway. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you a Target haul with all of the prices so you can see. And I was absolutely floored. It ended up being around the same price that Kroger cost me. And I think that Kroger has really great prices. So I was pleasantly surprised with the amount that I spend for the groceries that I get in this video. I'm also gonna be sharing a delicious one-pan dinner, and it's kind of a hint towards a video that I have coming up. So this is a one-pan skillet meal. I think it took around 30 minutes for me to put together. And if you end up enjoying it, be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, because I have another video coming out in the near future with 5 more one-pan dinner recipes. If you are new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. Over here, I share a lot of videos like this where I share a haul of groceries I grab from either Kroger, Costco, Sam's Club. I also love to share recipes to help you in your meal planning. So if you end up enjoying the vibe while you're here, I would love it if you'd consider subscribing. Without further ado, let's hop into the video. My friends, we have a grocery haul from a unique place today, at least for me. I decided to do some grocery shopping at Target. I'll be putting the prices up on the screen for everything that I bought. I want to say I spent around $150, but I grabbed some other things in it, so it's not just groceries, but there's really not that much. But anyways, prices for everything will be going up on the screen. They let me do a pickup for all of this. So I ended up grabbing 3 one-pound packs of ground chicken because I have a lot of recipes I need this for. Sam's Club does sell ground chicken a little bit cheaper than what I paid for at Target, but we're not going back to Sam's for a little while, and it was worth, I think it was only like a $2 difference for all 3, so it didn't end up being that bad. Ground turkey ended up being about the same price as it is at Kroger, so I got a 3-pound package of that. I also grabbed for snacking some oven roasted turkey breasts and some smoked honey. These were buy one, get one half off, so I was excited to see that. Another buy one, get one half off deal was for these frozen pizzas in the back. This for Cheddar brand is the one that we love so much. It is more pricey at Target, regular price, but once the buy one, get one half off came, it was about the same as what I pay for at Kroger. And then we've been loving the Banza pasta, so I figured, let's just try this, you know? So they were buy one, get one half off, so I grabbed 2 of those as well. And then I needed some heavy whipping cream for a latte recipe I'm gonna be making. So I grabbed some of that because I'll also be using that in a few other dishes that I'm gonna be creating. I saw this, so it was buy one, get one half off, like creamers, and heavy cream was included. So I figured I would try this right here. Brown sugar anything is a jam of mine. And this one's an oat creamer, so I'm excited to give that a try. I also grabbed some ricotta cheese for a recipe that I'm gonna be doing. In order to kind of be more budget friendly, I ended up getting some cottage cheese and some ricotta, and we're gonna split it between the recipes so it gives a little bit more volume. And then I have the spring mix here just for salads and such. Green peppers for a couple recipes. I also needed like bell peppers for a recipe that I'm going to be making, a freezer recipe, but they didn't have any. And I said, you know, it's just chicken fajitas. There's nothing wrong with these getting diced up, and the price was pretty good. So I grabbed that. Plus I'll probably keep some for snacking. For another recipe, I needed kale, and I'm so excited because I actually have like 2 or 3 recipes that kale is going to be a part of, and this bag is humongous. So got that. Also, I've never in my life, I don't think, owned cornmeal, but I want to try and make some cornbread waffles. Also grabbed some grape tomatoes for a recipe. And then for those chicken fajitas, I grabbed the sweet onion salsa. I was just going to do regular salsa, but sweet onion sounded great, so I got that. For a couple of the recipes, I need butternut squash. I grabbed 2 bags because I wasn't sure how much I needed. If I don't end up using both bags, my kids love butternut squash. So another thing I needed was sun-dried tomatoes and then also banana peppers. in the back, I don't cook with Orzo a lot, so it's going to be interesting. I grabbed some popcorn because for snacking and stuff, I was thinking it would be a healthier route to go with popcorn. So I grabbed some actual corn to pop. And then I got these broccoli florets for a couple recipes. Now, we were just talking about making some healthier choices. Over here, I've got some not so healthy choices. I have a dessert recipe that I am so excited to try out, and I hope that it comes out as good as I think it's going to. But it involves Cool Whip. It also involves sweetened condensed milk and this jar of frosting. It involves other things as well, but that's the bulk of it. I got this ranch seasoning packets for a recipe. I was bummed because I got this plus au jus packets. They weren't able to fulfill the au jus packets, so I'm gonna have to stop at Publix or something tomorrow, but that's fine. Also got some rice cakes for snacking. These have been like John and I's favorite lately, so I got that. And then we have a birthday coming up for one of our friends, well, for her son, and so I grabbed a bag to put his gift in. And then I got myself a big pack of tissue paper because I thought that would be good to have on hand just for any time you might need a birthday. So that is everything that I grabbed at Target tonight. Hi friends, Editing Kate popping in. I just wanted to mention that $150 that I mentioned at the beginning of this, I had put our cat food away, and that accounted for about $35.99 of this purchase. So the amount that you see on the screen of groceries and the little birthday gifts was about $115. So I'd say the grocery portion cost me around $105 total. I also did just run into Hobby Lobby. I only grabbed like 4 things, but I'm just going to share them with you because they were cute. All right, so here are the 4 items that I bought at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to remember to keep the receipt this time, but I'm going to read it out too because I just think it's awesome, the pricing that they were. So this big boy over here is tall. Like, I don't know how tall exactly. It's not the size of my child. So I'd say like 2 to 2.5 feet. It's just super rustic. I don't know. I'm originally from New England, and it kind of reminds me of like a New England Christmas almost. So I want to put it in front of my fireplace. This was $34.99, but they're doing 50% off Christmas. So it ended up only being $17.49. I just think it's beautiful. So I got that. I also grabbed this mug for John because he loves like these jumbo style mugs. This is huge. Let me get a regular coffee mug so I can just compare. So this is like a regular size coffee mug, and you can see how much bigger this guy is. So grabbed that, and that was on sale for $5.99 because it was a Christmas item, regularly $11.99. Heck yeah. Then this little dude in the back right here was only $5.49. He looks like he's in charge, you know? So I needed him because we have coastal decor in our... It's not a pigeon. It's a seagull, John. It's a seagull. Have some respect. It's a seagull. So, you know what I just realized? Is we can call him Barry. My mom, every time we went on vacation to Bar Harbor, there would be seagulls flying around everywhere, and she would call it Barry because of Bar Harbor. And so this is Barry. He's going to be living in our coastal New England bedroom that we have. We have a guest room. That's Barry the Seagull Captain. Yeah, Barry the Seagull Captain. He's so cool. And then these were $2.24 right here. These bad boys, I was thinking learning-wise for the kids, if I wanted to do something where they had to like associate letters with something. I just always see stuff on Pinterest where they have like letters on stuff, and it was $2.24. So I figured I could make use of this somehow with these 3 children of mine. So that's everything that I grabbed in my little bonus Hobby Lobby trip there. All right, my friends, let's dive into that quick and cozy 30-minute dinner, a cheddar chicken orzo. The full recipe for this will be listed in the description box with measurements. First up, I just heated up some avocado oil in a pan and cooked up some bite-sized chicken that I had seasoned with salt, pepper, some of our favorite Kinder's all-purpose seasoning, and extra paprika. Once it was golden brown and cooked all the way through, I set the chicken aside. In the same pan, I just melted some butter and tossed in garlic. Let that sizzle for about 30 seconds until I started to smell that heavenly garlic. Then I stirred in the orzo pasta, making sure it soaked up a little bit of that garlicky butter. And then I add in chicken broth and let it simmer for about 7 minutes or so, making sure to stir it often because the orzo does stick very easily to the bottom of the pan. Now I added the veggies, so I stirred in broccoli and kale. You can use whatever you'd like, and it can be fresh or frozen. I cooked it until those were tender. I kicked the heat down to low and then stirred in some shredded cheddar and wait for it, a little bit of cottage cheese. I know it sounds wild, I know it's polarizing, but I swear it gives it an amazing creaminess, and as a bonus, it also increases the protein. So after that, I just let everything marry together. I gave it a taste, adjusted the seasonings, and then added the chicken back in. And voila, the cheddar chicken orzo is ready to enjoy, ready to go on your dinner table. I think it's something the entire family would love. One benefit I forgot to mention about shopping for groceries at Target is that I have a Target debit card, the red debit card, or I think they call it the circle debit card now. Not the credit card, just the debit card. It's connected to my checking account, and when I shop at Target, I get an additional 5% off. So because of the fact that I had that circle card, the groceries ended up being an additional 5% off. I also had some rewards that I could use for Target. There's plenty of offers that I get from Target where I get a free gift card and things like that. So with all of the added bonuses that Target is doing with the circle deals and the gift cards and rewards, and when they're doing like buy one get one half off and they accept manufacturer coupons, I honestly think Target is a great solution to get some budget-friendly groceries in. Anyways, just wanted to make sure I touched on that. But for this recipe, I know this is going to be a new go-to for us for quick weeknight meals or even fast lunches during the week. There was minimal cleanup with this being a one-pan meal, which is always a priority for me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, and don't forget to grab the recipe in the description box down below. I also wanted to share with you guys this new product that I found. They're little silicone trays that are freezer friendly. I've been cooking quite a few different recipes lately, and I don't like food waste. So in order to minimize food waste, what I did was any of the leftovers of this meal, I went ahead and stuck in these silicone freezer trays. One of them was a portion for 2 people, and then one of them has 2 sections so you can do 2 individual portions. What I like about these is you can pop them out of the silicone tray the next day and stick it in a Ziploc bag to maximize freezer space. What we're planning to do is pop those into meal prep containers for John to take in the morning, and then when he gets to work, he can just pop it in the microwave a couple extra minutes and cook it directly from frozen. I think this is going to be an awesome solution for us to be able to pack his lunch really fast first thing in the morning. I will have the silicone trays linked down in the description box. I think this is an awesome way if you're making a recipe that serves like 4 to 6, but you know that you're not a fan of leftovers, or you know that you're not going to get to it in time. This is a great way to reward your future self with the work that you did tonight. All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. It means the absolute world to me. I didn't get a taste test with John on this chicken orzo dish. I am so sorry. It was one of those crazy nights. We just had like 12 million things going on. I will, however, report back on behalf of us that this was absolutely delicious. I don't know why I don't cook with orzo more, because I've done 2 recipes recently using orzo and have absolutely loved it. And if you're looking for a way to get a hearty, delicious meal on the dinner table, orzo cooks so fast, and it was so simple to do this one pan dinner idea. So if you're looking for a recipe for one of those busy weeknights, and one that I think would be a hit with the kids and adults alike, I think this is a very family friendly recipe. You should totally make this one. The recipe will be down in the description. It's super flexible, so you can swap out whatever veggies you guys like, whatever protein you like. I think the orzo was a star here, and of course the cheese. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.